Putting presidential debate and civil discourse in the same sentence just doesn't seem to mesh. At least it hasn't in the last few presidential elections. Tonight will be the first debate between the current candidates. That'd be former President Donald Trump and the current Vice President Kamala Harris. That debate will begin at 6 right here on Channel 7. But right about that time, another event will be ending that will be centered on the civil discourse we just mentioned. City Club of Boise, a local nonprofit focused on discussing issues in a nonpartisan civil manner, is currently holding one such discussion with the goal of getting voters across the spectrum engaged, not enraged. Here's Joe Paris.
The American political cycle is headed for the crescendo of Election Day. Voters in November will select a new American president. But talking politics seems to get harder and harder, especially face-to-face.
Tonight we're hosting Voting 101.
Neva Geisler is with City Club Boise, a group that focuses on civil discourse, something their debate night event is focused on.
It's really impactful to get people together. At City Club for 30 years now, we've been pulling people together for community conversations that are nonpartisan, rooted in civil discourse, and around issues that matter at the local, state, and national level.
An event with local partners provides a stage for engagement, face-to-face. Focus being on how to be a civically engaged and informed citizen.
You mentioned it's a nonpartisan event. What do you think the importance of this not being politicized? It's just about voting.
Yeah, well, that's democracy. Democracy depends on people being engaged, being informed, and then really activating with their vote.
What are you hoping the community or people that show up tonight get out of the event?
I hope they get out of the event a few things. I hope that they feel more informed. I hope that they feel more connected to their community, and I hope that they understand the importance of involvement and engagement is, and that it really matters that every person is doing something.
Organizers of the Voting 101 event Tuesday night at the Shrine Social Club hope for impactful outcomes.
Civil discourse is critical to democracy. We need to be able to talk about important issues that can sometimes feel polarizing, but until we start to talk about them, understand maybe where we meet in the middle or what commonalities we share, then we're not really going to move forward.
Taking turns talking is one avenue to take into a conversation, but City Club pushes for talking and listening.
Yeah, and we talked about that this will really tee up people to maybe be a little bit more informed and certainly be more engaged. We know that communities work best when it's a fabric that is all different kinds of people coming from all different kinds of backgrounds and perspectives, and we really strive for that at City Club.
So, a programming note related to all of this. We mentioned the debate, so we will not have a news at 6 today because we will have NBC coverage of the debate, but we will have post coverage on the news at 10. I do want to mention, Brian, of course, the Voting 101 event. It starts at 5:30 at the Shrine Social Club in Boise. You can get tickets at the door if you're interested. The debate, though, is at 7 p.m.
Okay.
So the actual debate will be at 7 p.m., television coverage an hour before that. So you can definitely make both events if you were wanting to. You and I chatting during the story. Specifically, what are they talking about? It's a lot of voter information in terms of getting people involved from across the spectrum. Their kind of prompt was, do you know who your local leader is? Could you name who your legislator is? Could you name who your senator is? So it's about giving people the tools to be involved and then encouraging people to talk about sensitive topics.
But not talking about specific issues, local issues.
Correct. Not tonight, but they do have a lot of events where they do stuff like that. They had a ranked choice voting forum that happened just this week. So they are trying to create, an environment like the Braver Angels story that we told earlier this year, encouraging people from opposite sides of the spectrum to come together to have civil conversations. We can have our own beliefs, but one that we should share is having mature adult conversations.
All right, so that, again, starts in just about 20 minutes. Thank you very much, Joe.